Begin in Borno State, where the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has stressed the need to invest in the future in education, health, and safety. He made this charge at the site of a visit to Maiduguri, where he met with Governor Babangana Zulum. The United Nations Secretary General is on a two-day mission to Nigeria, which is also his first time in the country. Antonio Guterres also visited the Gubbio IDP camp, where he interacted with the internally displaced persons. He also reiterates the need to ensure the people are reintegrated. The UN chief will also evaluate the impact of climate change on vulnerable communities and assess progress made, as well as the challenges to the COVID-19 recovery. It's to head to Abuja to meet with President Buhari and Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, as well as other top cabinet officials. And Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has charged the church to use its influence of inspiring social morals to speak against violent non-state actors. He said this at the opening session of the 4th General Assembly of the Reunion of Episcopal Conferences of West Africa. Boyo Thomas reports.
The social, economic and security challenges in different parts of the West African sub-region have become daily items in the news around the world. These challenges are further deepened by the threats to democracy in the region. Making concerted efforts to overcome these challenges is imperative in order to achieve sustainable peace. Nigeria's Vice President, who is a special guest at the meeting of all bishops of the Catholic Church, acknowledges the important roles faith-based institutions can play in overcoming these challenges.
By offering concrete prescriptions on building brotherhood and sustainable peace anywhere, the encyclical Fratelli Tutti rightly takes the position that it is not merely the business of governments and political institutions to find means of securing peace. It must also be anchored on our civil societies, of which our faith communities are an important constituency.
The meeting highlights the reasons these challenges are so deep-rooted, which is the lack of brotherhood and love amongst members of the community. Speakers charge the church to shun tribalism, rather preach love and acceptance.
We have to keep in mind, especially inside the church, collaboration and distinction. Because the problem is when we cannot make distinction between a political leader and a religious leader.
So only through a penitential memory based on truth, justice, and forgiveness will we build our human family on social friendship, universal brotherhood and sisterhood.
Leaders of the region must therefore use political power to create good governance, rather than for personal advancement or to allow religious, ethnic, economic, or political interests to subordinate the common good.
The week-long meeting had in attendance bishops from the 15 member states of ECOWAS, governors, ministers, and the secretary to the state government, Boss Mustafa. This Bishop Summit has once again been a wake-up call not only to Nigeria, but the whole of the West African region on the importance of brotherhood in achieving peace and national development. Boyo Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.